Hey, it's Laura and
Carolyn
from the ECA. Carolyn is our conservation director here with the ECA, and today we are doing some field work where she's educating me on why it is so important for us to be conserving our wetlands, our forests, our canopies, everything on the escarpment. And today specifically we're looking at vernal pools.
So this is a salamander egg mass. It's been laid here in this vernal pool, and a vernal pool is basically kind of like a little puddle in the forest. It collects water every year sort of in the same spot, and the local wildlife, specifically amphibians like these salamanders, will come back year after year. So it creates like this really great breeding ground. These pools are important because they provide the necessary aquatic breeding ground for semi-aquatic amphibians. So something like, we're all very familiar with frogs, and frogs lay eggs in the water, and then those hatch into tadpoles, which eventually will come out on land. Salamanders do the exact same thing. They have the same life cycle, where they have these egg masses. They look a little bit different than a frog egg mass in the water, but they lay their eggs here in the water. The larvae will hatch, and they will live a portion of their life in this puddle as long as it basically stays here, and then eventually they're going to disperse out into the forest. All right, so this is a really great resource that I picked up from the Toronto Zoo. It's the Adoptive Pond program, which has been going on for, oh goodness, probably 25 years. And it has some really great pictures to help you identify egg masses, whether they be salamanders and newts, which are on this side, so you can see how different egg masses would look. Some of them are going to be underneath leaves, and some of them, like the ones we're seeing here in the vernal pools, are attached onto sticks and things like that in aquatic areas. And then this is the one for frogs and toads on the same side, easily laminated, so in case you fall in a puddle or something. But then you can see, all the different ways. So this one here with the American toad, they lay them in streams that kind of look like a black pearl necklace, kind of things like that. Other will lay them independently. The cricket frog here, which is kind of cool, and then others will lay them in huge sort of masses. Now you can see, if you're comparing it to, say, the picture here of the northern leopard frog, which isn't going to be in this habitat anyways necessarily, but there's a lot more eggs here, whereas the salamander egg masses, there's a lot more of that sort of that jelly kind of layer that's sort of in between the eggs. So it's just one of the different ways that you would use to actually identify the difference between salamander versus frog eggs. So I hope you had fun exploring and enjoying the outdoors in the escarpment today of South Georgian Bay. I'm standing here beside the Silver Creek, and it's really important. Everything we do here at the ECA is for people, or for nature, for people, for good. And that's why we're here today. We're here to continuously learn about the habitat that we're protecting and to stay involved, and we want you to do the same. So connect with us online, check us out, support our work, get outside, record your species that you see, and submit them to us. We'd love to hear more about your explorations too.